What's up, friends and family of YouTube? It's Pastor Bob. So, today's video is a little bit different. Um, this unboxing is for some of the um, different people in the audience out there that are trying to learn about where and how much things cost when you're purchasing um, different types of items for guitar building, guitar staining, etc., etc. So I figured I'd do this video. I just got these in. I just cut the tops of the boxes open, so it'll make it easier doing this with one hand. In these boxes is stain, so I want to show you. So this is Kingsport. This comes from Kingsport Woodworking Shop out of North Carolina. I buy a lot of my stuff from them, and I buy all of my stain from them. So I figured I'd show you what I got, and then how much it cost, and that kind of stuff. All right. So here we go. So when you're buying stain, especially lacquer stain, nitro lacquer, it's expensive. If you go to Amazon, it's going to be a lot more than if you buy it from these guys, right? And you buy it direct. Any kind of woodworking supply stuff is good stuff, is going to cost you money. Now, a lot of people use StuMac. Hey, look, StuMac makes good stuff, but I'm just going to say they're expensive. Their tools are expensive. Their stains are expensive. And so I'm trying to give you a different option. You have to pay more for the shipping. So, there's, it's not that I'm knocking StuMac for trying to make money. Look, if that's your gig, that's your gig, right? I'm trying to save the people on my channel money, right? Give them options and show them, uh, apples to apples and oranges to oranges. So, as you can tell, they wrap the stuff really well. I never have a problem with it. And that's why I have two boxes to show you. There's one box. Here's box number 2. Go. And by the way, it don't matter whether it's winter or summer. Okay? It's practicing. So, now, up until recently, I was getting these, and their prices fluctuate a little bit. So I just want to let you understand that their prices do fluctuate. And I'll show you what we got here. So, I got tone finish lacquer. So this is your sanding sealer. So once you got your body set to where you want it, right, and you've sanded it and everything, your body or your neck or whatever components that you're trying to stain, after you get done with that, then you want to put down your finish lacquer sanding sealer and let that dry 24 hours. Okay. And then we have some different color lacquers here. All right. So we got brown mahogany. And then we have Van Dyke walnut. And then my favorite, which is deep red mahogany. Okay. Now you're going to see where it says toner. All that means is it's a lacquer, right? I mean, that's what it is. Okay. Mohawk brand has been around for a long time. Great stuff. I use it all the time. I usually say keep it away 6 to 12 inches. You know, when you're spraying it, make sure you spray it in the open area. Use all the safety precautions that are proper, that say, you know, the manufacturer tells you to use. Now, we all know that 75% of us don't do that, right? And it smells good, right? I don't know. I guess it's a guitar builder thing and a guitar buyer thing, a guitar lover thing, that lacquer has a specific smell, right? It just, you know, if it has a lacquer body and a lacquer neck, right? Just by the smell. And the great thing is it dries fast. It gets harder with time, right? And it's quicker to do your recoats. So I got 5 cans. So I'm going to show you how much I paid. I'll put these out here so that you guys can see this. I got naked cards. It's funny. What is that? Alright, let me set these up here. So, as you can see in this main order, there's 3 for these, which is a toner sander sealer, Ultra Classics Van Dyke, and brown mahogany, right? You can see I paid $11.49 each for them. And then if you look here on this one, it shows they got 2 Ultra Classic Deep Red Mahoganies. Okay. And I got 2 of them at $11.49 for $22.98. So my total cost for 5 cans was $65.21. Okay. Shipping and handling was $3.50. My tax was $4.26. So, and the great thing about this company, right? Let me show you something. They give you a safety data sheet breakdown from Mohawk, right? They give you a safety data sheet, what it may do, what it can do, what it can cause, okay? Tell you about accidental release measures, tells you about the chemical name, what is used in it, okay? So, if you look at something, right, it tells you exactly what it is, how many milligrams, what the percentage ratings are. I mean, these guys go into detail, all right? They go into procedural detail on everything. I mean, if you've never bought from this company, you know, they really break it down. They break everything down. What's in each can, What's the components? What makes it up? What your hazards are? I mean, it's incredible. It really is. I mean, some people say, "Oh, well, it doesn't matter to me." Well, that's good, but at least they give it to you, right? I don't think I've ever gotten anything except what was on the can from StewMac. Now, StewMac makes great products. I've used StewMac for years too. They have certain dye colors or whatever that maybe I like. But let's face it, one can, right? 2 cans, if you buy 2 cans of StewMac plus shipping, you get 5 cans from them. And the quality is just about the same, guys. I'm just going to say that. Right? And this is coming from Mohawk. Right? So, I'm just letting you know. So, let me take one of these off. So, you see that little dot right there? It shows you where your arrow has to be pointed in order to spray it. I kind of like that on these on Mohawk. Plus, it's easy to take off the top. I mean, I really like it. I mean, they make great stuff, right? Shelf life. Well, I mean, that's debatable, but I've had this laying around for 5 years before, certain colors, and it still was fine after I shook it up. So, do I think that they are a great alternative to the StewMac? Absolutely. Absolutely, positively. So, you know, if you're looking for a good lacquer, nitro lacquer, or sanding sealer, toners, this is it, man. They make great stuff, and it's half the price. So, you get 2 cans of StewMac, or you get 5 cans of them. You could do a lot more guitar projects, or, you know, if you're making tables or shelves or whatever you're doing, right, that you're going to use the toners. And the colors are really good. And if you ever have any problems with any of your stuff that you purchase from them, all you have to do is contact them. They'll be right on it. I mean, great company to work with. The price is reasonable. They're not trying to rip you off. They're very transparent with all of their transactions. So, if you're looking for a really good stain or nitro or sealer, they have lots of products, right? Woodworkers has lots of products, right? From, you know, these types of things to, you know, adhesives, different types of adhesives, different types of tools, and everything. When you see a tool, you might be shocked at some of the prices, right? I say, oh my God, it's expensive. Well, it's expensive because the tools are absolutely top-notch tools. They're not junk, right? They're not cheap. Let me give you a for instance, okay? So, you see this? It says Ramsland, USA. I've had these for years. Now, these are hand carvers, right? Wood carvers. All right? I've had the set of 7. The set of 7, well, back then, I think I paid $49.95 back then. Now, I don't know what the price is today, but they're still sharp, guys, and I use them all the time. But I use them for specific projects. Really, really high quality, good tools. All right? Of course, this one here kind of got a little rusty, but it's because I left it on the bench and didn't clean it up and put it away. But the high quality tools, right? So when you're woodworking, I just want to say it like this. I see people, and I'm not going to name any names. I see, and I'm always kind of looking at, you know, different people's videos, right? And seeing what kind of tools they use. And let me tell you, when you're a YouTuber and you're trying to do the fancy dance thing with a fancy dance wall in the back screen, right? And I'm not saying this is for everybody, but there's certain ones out there. I stop in to see what they do. They got the cheapest chisels on the planet. I seen them. I was like, come on, man. You go and you put out all that information, right? And you put out some good information too. But you're trying to put on a front like you know exactly what's going on. And all it takes is the cheapest chisels in the world. Now, any woodworker knows this. Any woodworker knows this, right? That cheap chisels will get you in trouble. A dull chisel will hurt you quicker than a sharp chisel. That is a fact. Absolutely a fact, right? And you'll have more mistakes that can be created from a dull chisel versus a sharp chisel. So that's why I say to people, if you're going to buy chisels, buy good chisels, right? Whether they're USA made top quality chisels or Japanese chisels. Japanese make absolutely exceptional chisels. Someday I'll show you my set of Japanese chisels. They cost me $300. And you say, oh my God, that's a lot of money. Yeah, but they'll last you a lifetime. You get done using them, it's quick to put them right back into shape and put them away, and that's it. They're done, right? Buy good chisels. Planes. So when you're using hand planes, right? There's different brands of planes, right? Now, I've used some Chinese planes that were, okay, right? We're testing them out. They were okay. They're okay planes, little block planes. But I only use either a Japanese plane, Japanese handmade plane, or absolutely, I think, just about every woodworker on earth uses Stanley. Stanley USA planes, right? They are expensive. Depending on, the size of your foot or the size of your shoe, the length of your shoe, the width of your shoe, right? And the age of your shoe. They're not cheap. So when you're buying planes, buy good planes, all right? Because your blades are made out of the finest high carbon steel, right? Easy to keep sharp. They cut good. You won't have a lot of digging or rips. You don't want to tear your wood. You want to cut through your wood, right? You want to shave your wood. When you're trying to make a curl, you want that curl to be beautiful. And you could tell. You could look at your curls when you're actually using your hand plane, okay? Whether your knife blade is getting dull or not. So they have high quality tools. So please, it's better for you to save up and buy good tools. Save up and buy good tools. Or go to a yard sale or go to a flea market, and buy used ones. Used Stanley planes. Buy some nice used Japanese planes. Or even German planes if you can find some, right? It makes a world of difference, guys. All right? But when it comes to the stains, I find that Mohawk, I'm just being honest with you from my own experience, and I've been using this for many years. Many, many years for a lot of different applications. You'll find that the quality is there and the backing is there. And it's reasonable. I mean, this is a reasonable cost, paying $66 for 5 cans. That's reasonable, guys. So, it's kind of funny they do these little insert things, right? I don't know. I think it's kind of funny. And some of them may be interesting, You might find some of this stuff interesting, right? I don't know. And they send you these little wine voucher cards. gives you free delivery, I guess. So if you're into wine, they give you these little cards, which I think are cool. And you don't have to worry about copying them down because they're all the same, right? So if you're into getting a discount on wine, they give you these little cards. Which, they don't have to. I mean, they're trying to make some money, but I thought it was cool. Right? So there you have it. So, it's a little extra something. I mean, it might not matter the most, but I did want to put out this information. The packaging is great. The quality of the stains are great. I mean, I haven't bought anything from them that was junk. Period. In many, many years of doing business with them, the product is exceptional. So I wanted to give you an option for you people out there in YouTube land, my friends and family, that have some kind of woodworking project going on, and you're looking for an alternative to, expensive stuff that's out there. And believe me, it is expensive. So when you can get the same quality product at half the price, and shipping, right? Shipping's cheap. And it comes well packaged with all the information that you need. Why not do it, right? So, I didn't see very many videos out there, explaining this stuff. And I think that this is just as important as showing you how to, fix a frat or put in frats or, reset a neck joint, whatever it may be. This kind of stuff is really important too. There's lots of benefits to gain from this and lots of cost saving. Is this the only colors they have? No. They have, I don't even know how many different colors. So, if you're looking for them, I would reach out to them. Let's see. There's the number. 800-228-0000 or www.woodworkingshop.com. Okay? And I think you'll be, quite frankly, happy with your purchase. And if you're not, you can always reach out to them, right? Like I said, I've never had one hiccup. I've never had one can freeze on me. I've never had one clog up unless it was my fault. Now, I will tell you something, right? When you get done using your can, if you're not going to use the whole can, what I suggest you do is you take your tip off, right? And then use your air compressor with your little blow nozzle and go from the inside of it. I'll pull this off. So what you do is, right where that hole is, right? Put your air through there and blow that out. Because that's a small hole, okay? And blow it out and then just set it back down on top, all right? Because this is lacquer, it will get hard as a rock. And then the next time you go to use it, when you forget to clear that nozzle, it ain't going to work. And a couple things are going to happen. It ain't going to work, or you push down too hard and it has a lot of pressure inside of that can. It just might go all over the place. So just a little precaution that I learned years ago. If you clean it out, it'll be good. Ready for the next time you're going to use it. I hope that this information was helpful to everybody. I'm not sponsored by Kingsport Woodworking Shop or Mohawk. I just find that the quality and the measure of the product that they actually present, and you get your money's worth, hands down. All right, guys. Take care. God bless. Like, share, subscribe. This is Pastor Bob, and I'm out of here. See ya.